It's been 2 months since I did a commentary on a Kingdom Hearts rant, and then my friend suddenly drops this video on my lap. I'm so fucking unoriginal. But anyway, I'm only going to skip to the parts that I feel like I should talk about because this video is pretty long.
You know, in 2011 I decided to give it a chance and try it out, and when I played it, I thought it was not great, but it was not bad either. But then later I'm thinking, this game is so insulting. Insulting it is. In fact, it's so retarded, mundane, and stupid that I can't believe that this game actually should attract a lot of people.
It insulted me, it insulted my mom, it insulted my house, it insulted my dog. It's an insulting son of a bitch, you know?
In fact, this game even gave me the creeps. In fact, even Sora, this main character, just look at on the bottom right of the screen, just look at his creepy grin. I mean, this gives you the creeps.
Oh, come on, this little guy, I mean, come on. Him being creepy, come on. You're being silly, I don't know, come on, right?
If anything, to be honest with you, I do own the first two Kingdom Hearts, but I have no reason to get rid of them because I won't even get much money for them, so I have no choice but to keep them.
So you have the copy of the Kingdom Hearts game, but you're not going to trade it in because you feel that you're not going to get enough money for it. No, that's silly. If you're just going to keep a game that you don't like, then it's just basically a waste of space.
I really wanted to like this series, like the Kingdom Hearts did, but I couldn't. It was basically bland, unoriginal, boring, just like Final Fantasy VII.
So Final Fantasy VII is unoriginal, but earlier on you said the following.
To be honest with you, I literally thought I was gonna like it. I wanted to like it because I'm a fan of RPGs. I like Final Fantasy VIII. I kinda like Final Fantasy IX. I like Final Fantasy X, X-2, and Parasite Eve 1 and 2.
Weren't those games simply following the Final Fantasy VII formula?
And now,
pretty stupid.
Yeah, and since hearing about Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out, I have no interest in buying Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh really? I'm sorry. This video gave me the idea that you were ecstatic over the new Kingdom Hearts game.
Who knows if Kingdom Hearts 3 will even be in the same time frame as Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Since Squaresoft's not behind anymore, Square Enix is, and there's new people working for it, they're probably gonna mess it up completely with a new character with long blonde hair, emo.
Yeah, and the same character designs by that freaking emo douchebag named Tetsuna Nomura, who is actually also the producer of the Kingdom Hearts games. He's also the creator.
It's already been established that this is going to be set in the same timeline as the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I understand that research is hard.
Funny enough.
It's like what happened with freaking Final Fantasy 13. I know we're going off topic here. It's like what happened with Final Fantasy 13, where you have unlikable characters, but they keep pushing it, but they keep milking this series, but they keep pushing out a sequel to so they keep pushing more Final Fantasy 13 games just because they want to and they feel like it.
Yeah, like they did with Final Fantasy X. Oh, sorry, you like that game. I shouldn't mention that.
Yeah, this is also something that I'm going to bring up. Let's talk about the fangirls of Kingdom Hearts. And oh lord, these fangirls are so ridiculously stupid. Almost as stupid as these Call of Duty fanboys and Final Fantasy VII fanboys and the Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 fanboys and stuff like that.
You know, and Guitar Hero fanboys too, and Rockman fanboys as well, so that's just like as well, but
Oh yeah, and the Sonic fangirls too, they're also stupid.
Yeah.
Well, now let's talk about the fangirls of Kingdom Hearts. Now, the fangirls are some of the worst ever, like I said before. They always say that Kingdom Hearts is their favorite game of all time, and we clearly don't understand why. In fact, when you go to someone on DeviantArt, when you look at their profile and you notice, oh, he's female, this user on DeviantArt is female, and she's strong anime. But then when you look at their favorite games list, you see Kingdom Hearts. And I wonder myself, why is this so awesome? I wonder why. Is there anything good about Kingdom Hearts? Is the music good? Is the gameplay so good? Is the story so good? Are the characters so good? Is the concept so good? I really don't know.
Even with my scientific mind, I cannot fathom how they like this game. It is clearly unlogical. They clearly do not understand. Yes, I do believe that is, in fact, the hypothesis.
And not only that, they always love drawing fan arts of Kingdom Hearts over and over and over again. And also not only that, that these fangirls are also homosexual too.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, first of all, what has that got to do with your rant? And second of all, how did you come to this logical conclusion?
In fact, you would even see pictures of, Sora and some random male character kissing each other, which is just, oh my god.
So from what I'm gathering, because these fangirls draw the male characters in sexual relationships, which is basically homosexual, that must mean that these fangirls are also gay themselves, which means they're attracted to other women. You're Spock in disguise, aren't you?
And he also talks way too much, especially when he fights and when he says, like, come on!
Check me out, I'm tough. I'm tough. Check me out. Check me out. My name is Sora, and I'm a badass. I'm so tough. Yeah, that's what he's like.
Oh, so a character who talks in a battle? I clearly have never heard that before.
And see, I mean, he's just like Naruto, annoying and unlikable. And the fact that we're supposed to like cheer for him when he goes through the battles and stuff like that. The only good thing I can say about Kingdom Hearts is that they got the Disney characters to sound like how they do in the cartoons and stuff like that. That's the only good thing I can say about Kingdom Hearts, and even that is being very generous.
Oh, you're being too kind, sir. Please continue to ramble on about how this game is like Naruto.
The series is still a pile of crap, and nobody can, and I don't know how people can even like it because it's the same thing. It's just like Final Fantasy. It's the same thing.
As someone who's played all the Kingdom Hearts games, I've noticed that all of them try to change the gameplay in some certain way. If it was just doing the same gameplay, then yes, I would understand your argument, but from what I've seen, they've tried to innovate new ideas. And I'm going to stop the video here because it's just more rambling and I can't really be bothered to watch the rest of it. But hey, at least I've learned I'm a lesbian. With that being said, it's an entertainment. And to all the Kingdom Hearts fans who think that Sora and Riku are canon, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.